Hello and welcome back to Always Ours, Chapter 11, Consequences, Part 4. Summary. The author's quirk is pushing Netsu into crazy Yandere territory. The author is not impressed by their internship and vows to change things again, and the chaos begins. Today was their date, or at least the first date Netsu had decided they should have, which in his mind was only slightly different from the first date he would have planned if the paperwork hadn't rushed things. Technicalities. He trotted in a small, eager circle in his office before forcing himself to stop, clasping his paws behind his back. His tail still betrayed him, flicking in short, rapid motions. "What do I do?" he wondered. "I know a little bit of what he likes, but not how to court someone like him properly." Human dating rituals didn't quite apply, but that didn't matter. This he could do properly. "I will show him I am considerate, thoughtful, worth choosing. I will show him I can be a good husband." That last thought settled warmly in his chest. He stilled. "Husband," he murmured. The word felt right. Too right. Netsu's ears twitched, because beneath that warmth there was something else. A quiet, precise observation. This was not how this should have happened. The paperwork had been wrong. The timing had been wrong. The consent had been absent. He knew that. He understood it perfectly, and yet the conclusion his mind kept circling back to was not to undo it. It was make it real. His claws tapped once against his arm. "It can still be correct," he said softly. "Given time." "Protect what is mine." "Mine," he added, quieter. The word tasted right. He inhaled sharply, smoothed his fur, and forced his posture into something presentable. He needed counsel, someone with taste, discretion, and emotional stability. Namuri was out. Ryu was unfortunate, but available. Netsu tried very, very hard to look casual. This was difficult because he was still vibrating. Not metaphorically, his tail tapped the floor in rapid, uneven rhythm as he paced Ryu's office, paws clasped behind his back, ears twitching with every stray thought. Ryu watched him like one might observe a bomb. "Well," Netsu asked, "if you were taking an accidental spouse on a first date, where would you go?" Ryu blinked. "What?" "A first date," Netsu explained. "With one's unexpected husband. What venue would communicate sincere interest without being overbearing?" Ryu stared, then sat down heavily. "Netsu," he said carefully, "what did you do?" Netsu hesitated, just briefly. "It was not intentional," he admitted. "A convergence of unusual circumstances, but the result is not entirely undesirable." "That's not the point," Ryo snapped. "You can't keep that because it worked out in your favor." Netsu flinched, small but real. "I'm aware of the ethical implications," he said, quieter now. And he was. That was the problem, because every logical process led to the same answer. This should be undone, immediately. He could fix it. He still could. Cleanly, quietly. Ryo leaned forward. "Then fix it." Silence stretched. Netsu's tail went still, because even when he imagined doing so, removing the legal binding, stepping back, giving Splinter full freedom to choose this himself, there was resistance. Not external, not forced, just reluctance. Why discard something that could become genuine? Netsu began, then paused. "I would have preferred a slower courtship," he admitted. "A proper progression, mutual understanding." Ryu His expression softened slightly. Then start there, the right way. Netsu's gaze drifted, because that was reasonable. That was correct. And yet, that is what I am doing, he said. Ryo stared. No, it isn't. I have invested time, effort, consideration. Netsu's voice steadied. The beginning may have been flawed, but the outcome does not have to be so. That's not how consent works. Netsu's ears flattened slightly. I am not incapable of understanding consent, he said, irritation slipping through. Nor am I unaware of the irregularity of the situation. Then why aren't you fixing it? Again, that pause. Longer this time. He could feel it now, the dissonance between what he knew and what he wanted. Because, Netsu said slowly, I do not believe the current outcome is inherently undesirable. I do not understand why you and Namuri are so determined to deny me companionship. Do you truly believe I am incapable of forming a healthy attachment? That's not. Netsu, listen to me, Ryo stood. You know this is wrong. For a moment, just a moment, Netsu considered it. Something was off. He could see the inconsistency, trace the deviation, recognize that this usual response pattern had shifted. Fix it. You can still fix it. Say it. No, not entirely. I have made no decisions that cannot be logically justified, he replied. That's not the same as being right. Netsu, I'm not saying you can't have feelings. I'm saying those feelings are being influenced. I have to report this. Report what, exactly? Netsu said mildly. That a mistake resulted in something I value. I would prefer that you not escalate this. Another pause. This one mattered, because here was the line. Netsu felt it, recognized it, understood exactly what crossing it meant. He hesitated. He truly did. That you've been compromised, Ryo said. That your judgment is affected. You need a medical evaluation. You have no proof. You just admitted it. Stop talking. This is wrong. But I want this. Did I? Netsu asked lightly. All the HPSC will see is co-workers interfering in my personal affairs. Ryo went very still. You're threatening me. Netsu tilted his head. I am not threatening you. A pause. I'm asking you to make a better decision. Something cold slipped down Netsu's spine. He ignored it. Sure, he continued almost pleasantly. I would have preferred a slower courtship. And yes, it may cause some friction once my spouse becomes aware of our situation. His tail curled slowly and deliberately. But Splinter and I are meant to be together. Silence. And nothing will stop me. Not even myself. Journal entry number 3. I took this internship to stand out. Instead, all I do is paperwork. My mentor dumps everything on me. Reports, errands, cleaning, everything she doesn't want to touch. This is what I wanted, but I can change that. All I need is one real crisis. Then they'll all see. How dare he say I have no goal? Shigaraki screeched, clawing vicious lines down his neck until Kirigiri winced. What does he know about being a deep, complex villain? Kirigiri sighed behind him. Is that why we're unleashing the Nobu on Hosu? Because someone questioned your narrative depth? I'll show him, petty, Shigaraki snarled. pointing at the bulking figures lined up like grotesque statues. When these Nomo tear through the hero students, no one will doubt me again. Hirogar hesitated. And the winged one? Sensei wants information on Hamato Leonardo, so this one's going after the turtle boy. Are you sure that's wise? It's not your job to question me. Just bring the goddamn Nomo. Kiriko sighed like a man accepting his fate and opened a portal. 4 monstrous shapes stepped through, brains pulsing with horrific life. Targets are Kamui Woods, Ingenium, All Might, any hero student you can crush, Shigaraki ordered gleefully. Go cause chaos! The Nomu obeyed, and Hosu's fate sealed itself. Raphael was nothing like Kachan, Izuku discovered quickly. He was gruff, and Izuku still felt intimidated by those tree trunk arms, but Raphael was also a patient teacher. Try running the power through your whole body, Raph suggested, watching Izuku practice with All Might's quirk. Don't just push it into your arms or legs. Izuku concentrated, feeling the energy flow differently this time, spreading evenly instead of concentrating in one limb. His eyes widened. No wonder I kept breaking my bones. The power feels completely different when it's distributed. That's what mourning is. Raph laughed at Izuku's shocked expression. I ain't no good at classroom stuff, but someone I care about found that the best way to teach something was to do it while I was doing something physical. It sounded like you cared about you a lot. Raph's expression grew distant. I don't remember. It's like clouds. Like I can remember glimpses, but nothing that would help me know who it is or why they were important to me. That must be frustrating. Yeah, well, it's not like I don't have people that care now. The orphanage is good for that. You're an orphan? I don't know. All I know is that the orphanage took me in without questioning and has been caring for me ever since. Then I got the chance to go to UA and thought, this is my way to give back, you know? Izuku did know. After an hour working with Raphael to achieve full cowling, power flowing through his entire body at a manageable level, they switched to the black tendrils. Well, we know that getting mad makes them come out, Kamui Wood said. Let's try Raphael's suggestion. Remember how angry you were when I scolded you for doing the job I should have been doing. Izuku did remember. The humiliation, the unfairness of being blamed for succeeding where adults had failed. The way Kachan hadn't even been grateful, had called him that hated name and insisted, I can handle it. His tendrils loosened from his wrists, whipping around wildly. There we are. Now try to tell them you're in charge. Keep that anger, but direct it towards them. Izuku focused, and the tendrils stilled, wrapping neatly around his wrist like a supportive belt. He opened his mouth to tell the Kamui it worked, and found himself in a black void. Good work, kid! Izuku tried to respond, but couldn't speak through the thick band covering his mouth. Oh yeah, you won't be able to talk. Just letting you know you're doing well with my quirk. Those black tendrils, they're called Black Whip. Don't let them boss you around, and you'll find them quite useful. Oh, looks like you're waking up. Izuku groaned from the floor. What happened? They were starting to listen to you, and then I had a flare-up, Raph explained sheepishly. His arms were literally on fire, red flames dancing along his tribal markings, and it scared both of us. Your tendrils went wild, and you rammed into a wall. Sorry. That makes no sense with your anthropomorphic quirk. Tell me about it. We really do make quite the pair, don't we? You can say that again. They both dissolved into laughter, the absurdity of the situation hitting them. Izuku had been very wrong about Raphael. An alarm pierced the air. What's that? Izuku asked. Emergency alert. Kamui-Wood's expression turned grim. Multiple reports of monsters attacking people. Time to do something crazy. I can leave you two here, or you can come with me, and I'll authorize you to use your quirks. What do you want to do? Raphael looked to Izuku, who gave a determined nod. Dekiro, reporting for duty, sir. Night Watcher, reporting for duty, sir. Remember, this is a battle zone. You'll on your civilian evacuation duty only. Use your quirks to defend yourselves and civilians. No showboating. Clear? Yes, sir. And that's the end of that chapter.